Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations, where today we're going to be working on one of these village quests here that we've unlocked. And as you can see, I've done a little bit of playing since last time. I helped a friend beat his Nakarkos, so ended up getting some and I also did a Chameleos to get Sakura/3, as you can see. So I ended up with some pure Elder Dragon Blood, which I used to upgrade some armor. So yeah, now I've got 3 pieces of this fully upgraded. So that's nice. Anyway, we are doing these village quests before we go back to the guild hall because I already got my items set up. We're doing these because I want to make sure that we unlock everything we can before we really start diving into the guild hall again. And I know that this quest unlocks quite a few others, unless I'm mistaken. Actually, this is a village quest, so the item box probably does have some things for us. So let's drink this now, just in case, and then we'll check. Yep, we do indeed get some things. I'll leave the deodorant there because I have no plans to use it. It's almost always just about as fast to just roll 3 times as it is to search for the deodorant and then toss it. But yeah, since this is a high-rank Elder Dragon, we also have a chance to get some pure dragon blood here or whatever. Which is nice. I like the idea of being able to upgrade this armor even further, even though it makes any other sets I might want to make even less good by comparison. At least defensively. Offensively, there are some sets that I've made that are quite a bit better. Like, I've got a set that has... it's basically all the stuff you get from the Dread King set, but minus... Oh, hi, Teo. With high-grade plugs substituted for Crit Eye 2, which in terms of damage is definitely a nice substitution. Also, that high wind just... Well, that wasn't even high wind. That was more than high wind. That was dragon wind, and it kind of screwed me. Also, I've done some looking, and I found what is potentially like my ultimate goal armor-wise. Unfortunately, in order to get it, I need a charm that is significantly better than the one I'm using right now. Like, right now I'm using one that's 5 points of fast charge and 3 slots. And that's a damn fine charm, you know? The one that I need is that, but also with 5 points of handicraft. And with that, I would be able to get myself an armor set that has Challenger +2, Sharpness +2, and Focus. Which, you know, that's some of my favorite skills. I like the variety in weaponry Sharpness +2 provides, because you can get a lot of things that have good amounts of white sharp, especially with longswords. With switch axes, you still don't get that much white sharp. Like, the highest amount of white sharp on any switch axe, which is what I used for all of Monster Hunter Cross, is the Bracky switch axe. And that, all the white sharp it gets is from sharp +2. Whereas there are some longswords that have natural white and then just get a lot more from sharp +2. So, yeah, longswords are a bit better off than some other weapons in the sharpness arena, and then you can use sharp +2 to make them be even more better off. Yes, that's right, more better. Hopefully this tail will finally... Yeah, there we go. Got ourselves some yellow. No, I do not want you exploding me, sir. Kind of want to get him over to the ledge so that I can ride him, thereby stop him from being quite so mad. So I need to actually get a mount hit and not a regular hit. Ow. don't know why I didn't eat for Defender in this quest. Teo is one of those monsters who can do some pretty hefty damage. But I guess I wanted Carver so that I could get more stuff from him. Dang it. He just had to turn off the explosions right as I was dodging in. And I'll just not even try that this time. Ow. Ow. Okay, I need to use my dodge button a bit more. Okay. Oh, someone's exploding. I could have gone in and dodged that, but if I didn't, it would have been pretty terrible for me. Let's go ahead and use these poison knives to get rid of his flame aura, which is a thing that you can do and is why they happen to give you said poison knives. See, flame aura gone. Now there's nothing wrong with being in front of him other than the fact that you're in front of a Teo. And Teo often does not like the people who are in front of him. Or anywhere. Yeah, Teo's not the nicest guy. So it looks like he's moved over to the donut. As I affectionately refer to this area, due to its shape, as you may have guessed. Rawr. Someone's got his aura back, but if we can flinch his face, it'll go away, or if we can ride him, it'll go away. So really, it's not a huge deal. Oh, didn't dodge quite in time there. But hey, let's see if we can't get him over to this ledge. I know we've gotten like one whole mount hit. Nice try there, buddy. I know I do have this Sakura Slash built up, and I do intend to use it. I just want to find a good time when I can hit a good target, either his face or his tail. I'm not picky, as long as it's one of those two, because I can't really hit his wings, not while he's standing up, and his everything else isn't breakable. So now we are losing our red gauge, so might want to step up the pace on using that Sakura Slash. We're not going to hit his tail here, but hits are hits, I guess. And we can start building up another one. Thankfully, Sakura Slash 3 takes about the same amount of time to build up as Sakura Slash 2. Slightly longer, but still not long enough to pull it out of the medium category of charge speed. So it's still quite nice to have. And his leg prevented me from hopping off the ledge, but then it moved slightly, so I got off the ledge right as he finished his thing, but also after I finished my roll, really, so I was unable to jump. But it's alright, because we're on him now. Ooh, he's going for a double. Hopefully our stamina holds out. There we go. Gonna go for his face here, mainly because it takes quite a bit of effort to bust his face in this game. Like, it feels harder than it did in 4U. Harder to break, not that it's a harder hitbox. I need to specify that. Because hardness can refer to multiple things in this game, especially when dealing with a breakable part. So I need a cool drink, and also to not just take a Teo straight to the face like that. No, Teo, go for the cats. I know you're Mr. Persistent, but Go for the cats. I brought them for a reason, and that reason is to distract you. This works too. You don't have to go for the cats as long as you do something with a long animation that you get locked into. Teo, come on. Okay, can I get to the tail from here? No, I can't. I really wish there was an easier way to tell whether you could be somewhere than just trying to go there, because, like, visually there's nothing that sets this spot I'm running against as the border of the area. You would think that I'd be able to go all the way to that rock, but I can't. Like, that's something I really hope they manage to fix in later Monster Hunter games. Like, whenever they do Monster Hunter 5, I hope that everywhere you can and can't be is very clearly delineated. Because, you know, I would much rather be able to tell at a glance where I can go. And it looks like someone blew himself up on his own, because we didn't get here fast enough. Well, that's fine, because it means that we didn't have to dodge any supernovas. Ooh, he's doing a long range, which means free tail hits. Ow. And now for the short range one. Should not have gone for that poke. That was a bad idea. But now he's doing another long range one. So free tail hits. And give me my red. Thank you. What are you trying now, buddy? You successfully maneuvered your flame breath around literally every target, Teo. Good job. And nope, we can't quite get to anywhere useful. That's okay, because we enraged him, and therefore we wouldn't have been able to do anything useful anyway. Whoa there, buddy. Nice. And that ended his rage quite handily, though didn't end his being a Teo. Which, unfortunately, is the root cause of said rage. I wanted to grab the sparkly, not the tail. Not only does the sparkly get grabbed faster, it also despawns earlier. Like, it is the much better thing to grab. This is not a good idea, but I'm doing it. Oh, okay. It was a just fine idea. Well, let's get in there since he's being kind enough to do that again. Rar. Dang it. I was in a roll animation and yet the wind still got me. That's the problem with adept frames not being the entire dodge. Also, I'm really upset that he managed to just maneuver his face out of the way of my Spirit Slash. Good job, Teo. You just did a thing, I guess? What were you planning to do, hopping up into the sky and then landing immediately? Okay. When he lands, we got that for him. Oh, it made him angry somehow. How on earth could I have possibly made a Teo mad? Whoa, can his blast powder not actually blast me? I wasn't paying attention until just now, but apparently his blast powder does not blast me. And that is nice. Yeah, walk right in, don't get blasted. His blast powder does nothing to me, which is excellent. That's one less thing to worry about. I think when he's doing this move, it probably would. Because I know that, like, for Malfestio, some of his attacks will confuse me with the Hero's Talisman skill and others won't. So maybe it's the same with Teo, where some attacks will blast me, but others won't. Yep, that attack does in fact blast me. And I'm sure that one would have been unpleasant, but thankfully we're fine. And it looks like we got those horns. I should be going for the wings when he's down now, but his face was right there. What else would you have me do, huh? Of course, now that we've busted his face, we know he's below 30% health. And that limp also tells us some things. So he went that way, huh? We can follow him, no problem. I also ended up getting some Hyper Hunter 3 tickets, which are, of course, nice. And I used one to fully upgrade that one Seregios weapon that's got 2 slots. And it does have the same amount of white sharp as this weapon, but it's got nowhere near the same amount of blue sharp. And it's got 10 less raw, and in exchange all it gains are the Seregios sharpen and the 15% affinity, which, in my experience, isn't really a worthwhile trade. I used it for a few quests, and in practice, it just could not match this weapon in terms of effective sharpness. Like, sure, if I do a lot of dodging, it can effectively stay white longer, but it'll never stay blue for as long. And when I'm in blue sharp for a lot of each quest, that is unpleasant. Also, if you just heard me blow, it's because there's a freaking annoying as hell little gnat flitting around my face. And I didn't think, hey, that I've got my mic on right now, so blowing isn't the best idea. And now I'm going to be auto-stunned, because that attack automatically stuns. I'd love to break his wings, but I think I would need another ride or a knockdown in order to do so. A knockdown can be gotten by just flinching his face. That's actually the only way to knock him down shy of a ride. Teo, where are you going? Alright, get me a face flinch. Or not. Get me a smack to the face, I guess. You can do that. Well, hey, now if we get another face flinch, we might get another spark. Well, no, we've already gotten 2 sparkles. I think that's the limit. Maybe it's 3, though. I don't know for sure. Whoop. Okay, we can kill him. That's fine. Get some red gauge from his corpse. Use this just because we can. And hooray for carves. That is one less Teo to deal with. And I do believe I'm going to go mine that blue node as well. It's... the stuff it can yield isn't quite as good as from other blue nodes, but still, it's blue. And ancient shards are definitely worth pursuing, because I still have yet to get the worn longsword, which I would rather like to get, because it's the only way to get the Kushala longsword, as far as I'm aware. And I kind of want that thing so that I can have an ice longsword worth using. Anyway, now that we've hunted this Teo, we're going to go talk to everyone who wants to talk, which will be probably a good number of people. Because I did all of the Hunter's Hub requests I had had. A lot of pure dragon blood. That's good. That means we can fully upgrade this armor. And, of course, it's not the worn longsword. Because I'm not allowed to have the worn longsword, apparently. Oh, also I'm HR 102 now. Which is a little bit better than the 98 you last saw me at. Oh yes, now to talk to people. Yep. Indeed. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then you... Yes, I did get new arts. Thanks for letting me know, I guess, even though the game just straight up tells you when you get new arts. Like, there's no reason to make you have to visit him and have him say, hey, you got new arts. All right. Uh-huh. Sure. Okay. All right. And what now? Oh, yeah. Okay. I didn't really want a footbath ticket. I can actually buy those myself now, and I don't need them. I still want this guy to give me some more Yukumo eggs at some point. Now we need to talk to the freaking flight attendant. Seriously, I really wish I could just tell him to never give me tickets again. Because I don't need his tickets. Ever. Ever. And of course someone else in Yukumo wants to talk to me. And I just managed to pick the freaking gnat off of my mic. But it will never bother me again, hooray! Okay, that's good, Granny. Okay. Sure. Alright. And then you, who will now talk about Blavasioth, yeah. Oh. Yep. Okay. And back to Yukumo we go. And what do you want, sir? Neat. Okay. And what weapon? It's probably a sword and shield. Considering it says dagger and it's singular. And now what do you want? Oh. Neat. Oh, this is the Savage show, isn't it? Yeah, I think this quest is the one with the Savage Joe in it. So let's just go take a look, make sure. Because I'm curious now. And of course, someone else in Yukumo now wants to talk to me. But yeah. Yes, that is indeed a Savage Joe. That's neat. And just for the record, all the monsters that we haven't yet fought, I will be fighting for the first time on camera, so that means this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. So look forward to those. Oh, also I did this off camera, so my cats can now level up to 50. And back to Yukumo we go. And what do you want now, bath attendant? Okay. I didn't need that. How about some Yukumo eggs, huh? That's not Yukumo eggs, cat. And now we go back to Berna, just to give Yukumo one last chance to cycle. Hopefully we won't need to go back again. And good, we don't have to. So that means this episode is over. Join us next time when we do another one of our Village 6 quests. See you then, friends.